Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good evening. Such a beautiful, beautiful evening. And I know some friends would like to listen to stories. So today I went to the library and intentionally or maybe unintentionally, I was just looking around, and there was this beautiful, beautiful book, and I because I'm telling stories right now, so I went to see the mythologies, and found this book. And I am not reading it. I read that book, and I want to retell with my interpretation about this story. So, once upon a time, at the beginning of time, there were three primordial gods, right? Gaia, Uranus, and Tartarus. Actually, they are not so much connected to our story. So today's story is about Pandora. And Pandora, more or less, you know about Pandora. Whether you buy some jewelry, there was a Pandora brand, and I think there was some software or app used that name. So here is the meaning of Pandora. Pan, panorama. Pan America, the camera panning. Pan means all around, all surround, all direction. It means all. So pan, all. Dora is a Greek word or Latin word, and it means gift. Pandora, all gifts, all gifts. Pandora is a beautiful young lady, and she is all gifts. So here's the story. Okay, this is the explanation of the title of today's story. And at the beginning of time, there was the world is created, right? There was Gaia, there was Uranus, there was Tartarus. Gaia, Uranus, Tartarus. The Gaia is the earth, and Uranus is the sky, and Tartarus is the underworld. And the world is created, and then Uranus and Gaia made Kronos, and then Kronos made 6 babies, and the youngest baby, Zeus, revenge and became the god of the Olympus, right? So the world is created, and there were 2 brothers. These 2 brothers, their name was Prometheus and Epimetheus. I will explain the meaning of these 2 words just in a while. So Prometheus and Epimetheus, they were God, they were created, and they were tasked by the all gods, by Zeus, to create man and animal. At that time, there was no women, men and animal. So last time I mentioned about in Chinese mythology, 女娲造人, there was a Chinese goddess. She went to the river and she was the only living thing in the whole wide planet. And she was lonely, she was bored, she went to a river. She did not want to finish her life, okay? She went to the river and looked at the water, and the water was mirror showing herself. And she said, oh, how I love myself. She was pretty and good looking. So she started to pick up the mud and sculpt according to herself and made human. So the one that was pretty, that she put a lot of attention, became the first patch of human. That was the first class. The higher class, the powerful, the rich, the talented, anyway. So that was that. And later on, she was tired. She started to throw mud, and those also became human. And then she used a willow tree branch stick and splash some mud, and those are also human. It was the lower class human. Anyway, that was hundreds of thousands of years ago's thought. Now we do not have that thought, right? We believe humans are created equally, right? Right? Maybe some people do not think people are created equal, right? Something strange happening. So, at least in my mind, or from my education, I know people are created equal. We have different talents, different conditions, different resources, but we should be regarded as equal, right? So, okay. I have a family passing by, so saying something, so I stopped. I kind of forgot where we were. I think we were talking about man created equal, or people are created equal. Okay, so the word was created, and Prometheus and Epimetheus, the two brothers, was tasked by Zeus to create man and animal. And Prometheus and Epimetheus, they are two brothers. And you see they both have Metheus, right? Prometheus and Epimetheus. And Epimetheus was tasked to create animals. Well, he was very generous. Epimetheus was generous, kind, and just used all his ability to do it. So they first sculpted, and then they start to put talents and quality into those creators. And Epimetheus was generous, so he made some big animals, small animals, fast animals, slow animals, brave animals, timid animals, big, loud, talking animals, and quiet animals. And anyway, so he used all the talents, all the quality. He used up. So the animals were created that they could take care of themselves. And there was no fighting. There was no discrimination. Because your feather color is different from mine, so you will be discriminated. No, there was not such a thing. Because you were born in another place and you will be discriminated, you are lower than me. No, there was not such a thing. Every animal can live together, fend themselves, live harmoniously, all together in the world, in this planet. So Epimetheus was so generous. He used up all the quality and talents. Well, Prometheus has nothing left for him to use. Here is the time to introduce Prometheus and Epimetheus. Pro, we know pro something means for something, means in accordance with something, means in coherence, in harmony, and support something, right? So it also means that is in the same line. So Prometheus is actually before thought, for the benefit of it, for the thoughts, for the benefit of something. It's before thought, anyway. And Epimetheus, epiphany, epiphyll, a plant that grows on top of the plant, or together with the plant, that coexist with the plant. It needs to be the original plant already, and then epiphyte, epiplant will grow on attached to it. So Epimetheus means afterthought. Explain, right? Epimetheus, without any thinking, he used up all the talents. That's it. Epimetheus. He was not a bad guy, he was kind, he was just didn't think ahead of time. And Prometheus, he was also very kind, but he has left nothing for him to use, even if he is thinking ahead. But there is no use, he has no resources. So he was feeling sorry, and he said, maybe I can do something to help this human, to help this man. You know, because animals had feather, had singing voice, had talents. They were living very well. And men, they had no clothes, because the clothes, no hair, and no money, no nothing. They were miserable at that time because all the resources was used up, right? So Prometheus, who was tasked to create man, felt sorry, and he felt so deeply concerning for these people. He thought, I'm gonna do something for them. So he went to Mount Olympus and stole the fire. Some say he stole the method of making fire and transferred to human. And some say that he stole the root fire and share it with human, whatever it is. Okay, so he brought fire to men. And men now can live better. They can burn some wheat, they can even roast some animals. Anyway, that man can live well. So that is Prometheus, what have done. And another story, Prometheus has done this, and what he had done really angered god, Zeus. Zeus thought, I am number one of the world. And now you make men living a good life, and almost as good as me. Only me can drink tea. Only me can roast a pig and eat barbecue. And now you let them, you let men to eat them. They can eat burger. They can eat sandwich. They can eat sausage and roast a barbecue, oven a pizza, and make a steam fry and fried rice. They can do steam and fried rice. They can do so many things. You think I am her, right? You really didn't take me serious enough. So Prometheus so Zeus, the god of all gods, let Hephaestus. We all know Hephaestus. I went to Greece and I went to his temple and I made a video there because I had so much admiration for Hephaestus, for his ability, for his mathematical skill, for his physics, for his mechanic skill. But Hephaestus sometimes do nothing, n'importe quoi. He just listened to others. Anyway, so Hephaestus made a chain and chained Prometheus on top of Mount Olympus. And also, Zeus has called a falcon come to bite the heart, the liver of Prometheus. And every time he bites, there will be blood. And once the blood stopped, Prometheus was about to recover. The falcon will come to bite again, day and night. So in the day, Prometheus was bitten by the bite, beat, bite, bitten, right? Beat, bite, bite, bit, was eaten, okay, was eaten, eaten with a pig by the falcon during the day, and in the night it will regrow, and then the next day will kept on being eaten, and the next night will regrow, and the third day will be eaten, third night regrow, and it's an internal punishment. That's that story. So Hephaestus, so Prometheus has stolen the fire from Mount Olympus and give to men, and men start to live a happy life. Okay, sorry, I'm using a little bit too much of my storytelling liberty, right? Artist license, storytelling license. I went a little bit too far. Okay, now we come back. So men were created and living happily, and Zeus was thinking, I had so many women, and I had made so many daughters, sons, children, and some out of my wife's body, and some even come out of my head. Athena came out of my head. Maybe I should allow men have a woman. So Zeus ordered Hephaestus to create a woman. That's why I love Hephaestus. Hephaestus was such delicate and hardworking and talented craftsman, machine mechanic. He made a woman the most beautiful, the most delicate, the most complicated, the most mysterious, the most unpredictable, the most unbelievable. Can you believe woman? Okay, anyway, the most unbelievable creator, Pandora, all gifts. And this woman her name was Pandora. And when Hephaestus finished this job, he presented to Zeus. Zeus looked at it. Well, it's okay. It's good. And then all the other gods was thinking, wow, Zeus liked her, so we should give her some gifts. So there is Nike shoes, there is Hermes bags, there is Versace with Medusa-faced scarf. Okay, anyway, those are a little bit later. So Aphrodite gave her grace, and Hermes gave her the intelligence of voice, and anyway, she became the most beautiful, most gracious, most talented, and most of everything is curiosity. I love someone who is curious, and the most curious creature. She was just so very curious. The heavenly gods and titans and finished packaging Pandora. Beautiful, mysterious, and just a complete, and with jewelry, with shoes, with bags, with everything, and finished the packaging, and Zeus gave it to Epimetheus. Prometheus, the before-thinking brother, told Epimetheus, the after-thinking brother. Okay, Prometheus is, let's say, it's a witty and think-ahead person, and Epimetheus was just a very kind heart, but not much thought into it. So Prometheus told his brother, Epimetheus, listen to me. Do not accept anything from Zeus. He did not have good intention. I warn you, never, ever, ever, never receive anything from Zeus. Epimetheus said, okay, I listen to you. But Epimetheus gave a glance to the gift. He saw Pandora. Oh my goodness, what can you do, man, when you see a beautiful woman, right? You think. So Epimetheus could not refuse. So he accepted. But he did not touch. He did not touch Pandora. And he did not get close to Pandora. He thought his brain was limited. Anyway, he was afterthought person. He thought, if I do not touch, if I do not do too much, well, I am not offending Zeus, I am not betraying my brother, should be okay. So they live together. Don't know whether they are in the same room, same bed. It's another story, okay? And Pandora, look at Epimetheus, this marvelous, kind, generous, and good-looking man. She just so want to approach him, and she tried to talk to him, and Epimetheus just put every day, not bothering to talk to her. And Epimetheus, in his heart of a million heart, his heart was jumping, bum, 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 bum. But he hold on to himself. And in the daytime, Epimetheus will go out to take care of the animals, to put some more talents into the animals. I think he had nothing left for the animals, more talents for the animals. But anyway, he took care. He has his job in daytime, and Pandora stayed at home in the day, and he found a box. And this box was a beautiful, delicate, beautiful little box. Pandora. What is the most prominent character of Pandora, of woman, is curiosity, right? She was very curious. So she asked Epimetheus, what is inside? Don't touch it, don't touch it. I'm not telling you, but you will never, ever, ever, never, forever, whatever, not touch that box. Epimetheus knows what it is inside. He did not tell Pandora. He just tell her not to touch it. So Pandora, the first day, okay, he did not want me to touch. I respect him. I'm not touching. Second day, but I should respect him. She's not touching it. Third day, should I or should not I? Should I stay or should I go? Should I open or should I close? So she was just in herself. She was struggling. Yeah, what to do, what not to do. This is a question. Hamlet was coming here. Shakespeare came in here. And should I stay, should I go? And all the modern singer came here, came to Pandora, and she was just hesitating, struggling. And until one night, Pandora could not hold it. One day, she asked one more time, and Epimetheus said, no, 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 non et renon. And Epimetheus went to work in the daytime. Pandora opened a little teeny tiny little strip, a little sleek, 一条缝缝, a doobity line. Open it up. A big, dark, misty frog. Completely, fully, explosively filled the room. Run out, fill the room. There was jealousy, there was hate, there was anger, there was disrespect, despise, vile, vile, villain, all the bad things, disrespect, rudeness, and all the bad things you can imagine. That's the secret box. Epimetheus, when he built the animal, he put all the good quality to the animals and do all the evil, sinful, rudeness, disrespect, bully, unkind, all the bad things, all the things we do not want our children to have, we do not want to have, was in that little box. Pandora was so shocked, and she wanted to save it, and she closed it. And because of the evil things, the bad things, was exploding, and it squeezed out all the room. It jumped out, and there was one little teeny tiny little thing that is still squeezed inside the little box and didn't get to come out. That is hope. That is hope. No matter what is happening, there is still hope. There is evil coming out. There is disrespect coming out. There is vile coming out. There is rudeness, unkindness. There is all these evil things coming out. But that is not the end. There is still hope inside the box, inside our heart. We nurture our hope. We can grow. If you have planted a tree, you know. It was a small, teeny, tiny, small seed. It can grow. It can grow as big as the whole sky, as long as we hold on to our hope. We will have another day. We will have a full blossom. Springtime. That's the story of Pandora. Thank you very, very much. I love you. I really do. Do. Goodbye. You know what I am trying to say. You hear it. I know. You know. I know you know. You know, I know you know.